Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dark the Hedgehog Gaming, and welcome back to another video. As you read in the title of this video, Five Nights at Steve's Diner is making a comeback. Now, what is Five Nights at Steve's Diner? It was a Five Nights at Freddy's Minecraft-themed fan game I was working on for a while, but had canceled due to the fact I didn't have any development software I could use at that point in time. And I still don't, but we're going to get back to that. I felt the game was in development for too long and that I wouldn't have been able to complete it. But Five Nights at Steve's Diner is back. You can find a link to the new Gamejolt page for the game. It's actually called now Five Nights at Steve's Diner Reborn. It's going to change a bunch of the stuff that I originally had planned for the game, but overall, it's going to be coming to the same conclusion, which I'm going to get into later in this video, but, yeah. So, there is a lot of development images that I have also put onto the Gamejolt page. Mainly for Notch, but I mean there were some other characters in them. But yeah, I've honestly put quite a good amount of more work into the character designs to make it so that they're all not just wearing recolored versions of what one character would be wearing, because originally they'd all just be wearing recolored bow ties, which I thought would be fine back then, but then now I think that it was lazy of me to do that, and that I shouldn't do that. So, for all of the characters in Five Nights at Steve's Diner, I gave them some accessories related to the character they're replacing. So, Steve keeps his top hat and bow tie, the black one. But Notch, since he replaces Bonnie, he's going to be having a dark red bow tie. Since Alex is going to be replacing Chica, I gave Alex Chica's bib. Dinnerbone, well, it's still like the same kind of thing of him being all broken and stuff. I did design it all myself for that one. But then I also did a bit of a redesign with Golden Steve. Rather than just, kind of being just a yellow Herobrine rather than Steve with red eyes instead of white, I went and made it a bit more akin to Golden Freddy. And by that I mean that he now has pure black eyes and they are whiter. So instead of them being a 1x2, they're now a 2x2. So a bit of a redesign for him. And don't worry, if you guys want to use these skins when the game comes out, I'll make sure to put them in the game files. So don't worry. But, the main stuff that I'm going to be changing is the mechanics. Because originally it was going to be a much bigger map. But the thing was, with that, I would have had to learn how to use, like, green screens and stuff to get it all working. Because I'd have to go and animate all the poses, I'd have to go and make them all in Minimator, and then I'd have to find out how to use a green screen to be able to, I forgot what I was gonna say, crap. Yeah, I'd have to use a green screen then to remove the background, and then I'd have to put that in to each image, and that would have just been way too much for me. So, what I'm doing is I'm using Gary's mod right now, and that's going to be how I'm going to put all the characters into the map. I loaded up a Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Minecraft themed map off the Gmod workshop, and then I used some more add-ons of mine that I had installed, and I got all the characters to become what they're supposed to be like in Five Nights at Steve's Diner. And it looks a whole bunch better than what I was originally going to be doing. And then just some other things is like some questions I might end up getting depending on how big I can get the game before it releases. But like some questions people might ask is like, will the game have Easter eggs? The answer is yes. Will the game have mini games? I'm not sure about that, but I probably am gonna try to put mini games in. And yeah. But overall, the mechanics are the thing that are gonna have to get changed the most. Because originally I was having it so that not only for each night would you have to deal with a new character, but to also kind of keep you on your toes a bit, each night brings in some brand new mechanics. Like, what I was planning on doing was like, so for night 1, you just have to focus on like closing doors and conserving power. And then the second night would be just like the second night in FNF 1, where you have to do that more often, but also now watch for the Foxy type character. But then I'm kind of changing it around then from night 3 onward. Originally night 3 was just going to be like normal night 3. And then night 4, you'd have to use a little flashlight and make your way around the building to be able to you'd have to go around the building to turn the lights back on. And then night 5 would add in like Golden Steve, and then what I was going to do was night 6 would be basically just a harder version of night 5. But no, each night now is going to have some new mechanics. I'll share what some of them are going to be, but for the full list of new mechanics, you'll have to wait till the game is done or until like I full on announce it. Like how it'll work. So yeah, but what I'm planning is I'm planning to keep like nights 1 and 2 being pretty simple and straightforward, just like the original FNAF 1 game. But then like night 3, something I'm thinking of is like maybe there's an animatronic that'll mess with the power and you have to shine your light at them, like the cam light at them. But then like kind of like the kitchen, there would be different audio cues for who's in there. So, like, I'd have, like, a music box version of, like, Wet Hands or something, from C418. I'd probably just use, like, a music box version of that, and that would represent Steve, and then, there'd just be noises to represent each character, if that makes sense. So that is going to be going on for night 3. And then for night 5, I'm planning to make it like a hard night, but you only have to deal with like Golden Steve. And then like for night 6, what I'm thinking of doing is having it so that like for one half of the night it's just like a harder version of what was going on in the earlier nights, and then for the second half of the night it would kind of be more like Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and that night 5 idea I had. So like you'd have to look around for Golden Steve, and I'm trying to think of how to word it. Basically, you'd have to keep your eye out for Golden Steve, and then, like, rather than shutting doors, like in FNF 4, or hiding under a desk in, like, Five Nights at Sonic's 4, what I'm planning with that is you have to turn off the flashlight and not move or something, or like what I really want to do is have it different for each character. So when the time comes and I full on announce how that's going to work, which probably isn't going to be until like maybe the trailer releases, because I do want to make a trailer for the game. But when that happens, you will then know what to expect for night 6. So, yeah. Something that I did put on my Gamejolt page for the game, though, was about what was going to be happening with Crafter Tale while I'm doing this. For a while, Crafter Tale, which is a Minecraft-themed Undertale AU I was working on, I have some songs for it on my Soundcloud, which you should also be able to find in the description. But that game, I'm gonna kind of put it on hiatus for a little bit. Like, not make new music for it. I definitely, though, I'm gonna try to start working on getting more music, or either start up some sprite work for the game when I'm getting really close to the release of Five Nights at Steve's Diner. I also put in the description for Five Nights at Steve's Diner Reborn that I could definitely use some help with the game, like actually making it. So if you would happen to want to at least give me like some tips or anything, then you can go ahead and let me know on my Discord server. You can let me know over on Twitter, or you can email me at the business email, which you can find in the description tab of my channel. So yeah, you can find more information about what I'm exactly wanting to do and what I'm going to need help with by taking a look at the Gamejolt page. So, yeah. Anyway, though, enough about Five Nights at Steve's Diner for a bit. The Friday Night Funkin' Dark the Hedgehog Gaming Edition mod. I updated it. I released a small update to the mod, rather, not a game. I released a small update to it yesterday, I believe it was, where it's a very small update. All that it does is add support for the Versus Sky mod, like custom dialogue and stuff for the Sky mod, as well as for the Agati mod. But other than that, I wasn't able to do much with it. I was wanting to fix a mistake I made with the car sprites for the character, where there were parts of it that I just forgot to color. One for the lines on the shoe, and then the other two being on the gloves. I just had forgotten to color those correctly. So I am going to be... I wanted to fix that, but what I was using to do these images, it wasn't working for me. It might be working now, but I really feel I should be taking a break from my computer. I've been spending so much time on it and could probably go with a break. So, yeah, it's a very small update, but I did put in the update notes for the mod. I did make an article about it, and in that article, I put some notes about what I want to do for the 1.2 update. Because now we're in the 1.1 update, so 1.2, I'm planning to add some support for a couple more mods, at least, and then also try to get those graphics fixed, and maybe fix some other graphical issues that I was having, but I don't know if that'll happen for a bit. But you guys can go find the download link to the mod as well in the description. And yeah, go check out version 1.1. So, yeah. So, about the whole setup tour thing. This is something that I mentioned in my video Kazotsky Piano, which it was the Kazotsky kick theme from Team Fortress 2 in the Perfect Piano app I have on my phone. Which I mainly just made that because I was hurting and wanted to get a video out. So, yeah, I didn't put a real description in though, but I said that my 300 subscriber special is going to be a setup reveal, and that's still happening. Just not exactly sure when I'm gonna do it. So, yeah. I'll try, though, to get it done for my next video. And then, yeah, we'll just see where we go from there. I also have plans for another Minecraft mod showcase as well. The other day, I believe it was, I had released a mod showcase of the Elemental Creepers Refabricated mod, which was a mod that remade the old but very popular Elemental Creepers mod in the Fabric mod loader for 1.16 and 1.17. And the next mod that I'm going to be doing is going to be the mod showcase of a mod called More Gems. So yeah, that is also, hopefully anyway, going to be coming soon. But yeah. Anyway, anyway though, guys, thank you for watching this. I'm sorry for all the stuttering, because a lot of people really just like to criticize me because of my stutter, which only happens when I'm recording videos. It's because I'm not too used to it since I don't make videos too often. So, yeah, but hopefully after stuff like this is done, like after I get more used to YouTube, I'll get all that stuff done and I'll be better at speaking to you guys. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you got at least a little bit of enjoyment out of this news, then please consider hitting that thumbs up icon so that you can leave a like on this video to show that you want more. And if you really enjoyed, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would really help out. You don't have to, but it just further would motivate me into keeping this channel going. And if you just really enjoy like my content in general, then please consider subscribing and turning on those notifications so you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye bye!